Hey dudes, what's happening? It's HKsmash. Welcome to... Actually, this is the first video I've done on a class specifically in World of Warcraft. I wanted to make this video to talk specifically about the Outlaw Rogue. The reason why I wanted to make this video is I've been getting a lot of questions on the live stream about the rotation that I'm doing, being that the Outlaw spec is new and it has replaced the combat spec. For those of you that are just coming back, if you've taken a hiatus from WoW, the Outlaw spec has replaced combat, so it's very much the same concept where it's more of just a damage dealing spec, and it's toe-to-toe, a one-on-one. I'm going to be using this spec in PvP and PvE. Right now that I'm still in the process of leveling my character, I'm at level 106 right now, and we're almost at 110, so I wanted to use this spec all the way through PvE just to get a better understanding of the spec. I did get a chance to play it on the PTR and in the beta. Had a ton of fun in PvP arenas. I had so much fun and I was dominating. Even in some PvE scenarios, I was doing some sick damage. Absolutely amazing spec. But getting back to this, I've been getting a lot of questions about the rotation, and I wanted to just make a quick video for you guys about what I like to do as an Outlaw Rogue and the successes that I found going through the beta, the PTR, and the leveling process that have worked out really well for me. A couple of quick key points I want to talk to you guys about is a new trait that you get as an Outlaw Rogue is what I have here as number 3 is Roll the Bones. Now what this is actually a finishing move. The more points you have, the more time it lasts, and what this will do is actually let you roll the dice, so to speak, and you get a combo, or in this case a combat trait, and those traits you get about 6 of them. And when you do roll the bones, you get one of those traits, or they do have a chance to get all of them. You can get 2, 3. It all really depends. You're rolling dice, essentially, which makes it really fun. And some of these traits will give you things like increased regen to your energy, chances to get an extra combo point, increased crit chance. So you get all these different options, which is really, really good. So this is actually very valuable to the rotation. So most rogues are going to start out in stealth. Now I have stealth set to shift S on my keyboard. Try and stay away from clicking. I still have a bad habit of clicking, but I'll be making another video on that in the future. So you're going to be starting out in stealth. Now another thing to talk about really quick is cheap shot. You're going to be opening up with cheap shot. The reason why you're doing that is in your talents, specifically if you spec into at level 75, you can spec into Prey on the Weak. This is a passive ability that will give you 10% increased damage from all sources. So regardless of what you do after your cheap shot, whether you do a saber slash, if you do a finishing move, if you already have a set amount of combo points already on, say you have marked for death and you do a cheap shot, you can go right into a run through. You can do pretty much anything, but the reason why I spec'd into that is that I wanted the extra damage immediately after, so in a PvP situation, you're going to get more damage immediately after a cheap shot. So we're going to follow a cheap shot. After we do a cheap shot, we're going to go through a rotation of Saber Slash, which pretty much replaces the Sinister Strike. And ideally, we're going to actually drop a Pistol Shot, which does a really good amount of damage. It does give you 1 combo point regardless, but because of the spec and the higher chances you have with getting an extra combo point after you drop a critical strike, your pistol shot will be free, giving you more energy that you won't have to waste. As soon as we build up 5 combo points, we're going to do Roll the Bones. And depending on what we get after Roll the Bones, we're going to go right back through our rotation, and we're going to start pretty much just dropping our Saber Slash and Pistol Shot. We're going to be switching between these two until we get another set of 5 combo points. In some situations, you might find yourself doing what most people call an energy dump. So you've essentially just used all of your abilities to drop all of your energy. In those scenarios, if you're finding that you're not getting enough hits, say you're missing, or you're attacking an enemy that's dodging or parrying, you'll be dropping these abilities and your energy is dropping out, but you're not getting these combo points. In those situations, you're going to want to drop a Killing Spree. So it's a great opportunity for you to just do something that will it'll fill the downtime of the energy regen. So you can do the Killing Spree because it's instant, doesn't require any energy. And it does a lot of damage and gives you a chance to get that energy back up to then go back into your standard rotation. In this case, I spec'd into having 2 finishers with, obviously with Run Through and Death from Above. Gonna go ahead and stealth. Gonna open up with the cheap shot. Gonna go Saber Slash. We're already at 3. We didn't get our crit chance, which is fine. I'll drop a Pistol Shot, go back to Saber Slash, and then we're gonna roll the bones. We did get that free Pistol Shot, which is great, so we still get our energy. There we have that extra combo ability there. Perfect. So now, in this case, we've got two... with Roll of Bones, we've got two combo traits that are really great. So, Broadsides is probably one of the most powerful ones you get, which will give you an additional combo point for all of your attacks. So, regardless of an attack that you do, whether it generates 1 or 2 combo points, this is going to give you an extra one. So, this is going to be your most energy-efficient combo trait that you'll get. And with True Binding, your finishers will reduce all the remaining cooldowns of your abilities, so that if you already used a killing spree, that doing another finisher will actually... give you less time on that cooldown, which is really important. So going back to what I was saying earlier, Roll the Bones is very, very important as soon as you build up your 5 points. So I'm not going to go all out with the rotation. I just want to kind of break it down for you guys so you understand it. So we do our Roll the Bones. We're going to go back in. We do our Saber Slashes. We get our extra points. We use our Pistol Shot. Now, we build up our 5 points. We have our Roll the Bones out. I usually like to do a Death from Above. The reason why I do that is that it does a lot of damage initially, and it's got a cooldown, so I can just simply focus on building up my combo points and then using my run-through. So as soon as I'm done using run-through, I'm just going to go back going through 1 and 2. Do a run-through. 1, 2, 1, 2. Build that back up. We're going to do run-through again. We still got about 5 seconds left on our Roll the Bones, so I'm still going to go through my standard rotation and then go back to Roll the Bones. 1, 2, 1, 2. Death from Above. Go back. 1. Have a little bit of an energy starve there. Build up my combo points. Perfect. Here, I'll drop a killing spree in that case, because being that I didn't have that much energy, builds me right back up to 150. As you can see now, I've got all this energy to spare. I got that free pistol shot. 13 seconds left on our Roll the Bones. Through here, pistol shot. So as you can see, you can really keep the damage uptime really, really high with that Roll the Bones. So it's extremely important to make sure you're using Roll the Bones. Just to kind of recap on what we did here, we're starting off in stealth, going after our opponent here. We're going to cheap shot, get our 2 points. We can do our Saber Slash. We can drop another Saber Slash here. One more. Roll the Bones. Pistol shot, we get that for free. Saber Slash, get that extra combo point. Pistol Shot for free. Death from Above. Got that combo point after the finisher. Saber Slash, we're going to spam this one here. Perfect. Use our run through. Pistol Shot. So it's a very rinse and repeat. Pretty straightforward. I know it seems like very cookie cutter. But this is your basic rotation for an Outlaw Rogue. As you go along and get more comfortable with the rotation, you have a better understanding of what will happen. As you can see, sometimes we don't get that critical strike after we open up, so we don't get that extra combo point. So it's up to you to decide what's going to give you more utility. Is it a Saber Slash, or is it going to be a Pistol Shot? Because that also determines what you do with your artifact weapon, giving you more damage to your Saber Slash or to your Pistol Shot. So that is something I think you should follow to help you better understand the rotation. Obviously, as you get higher in level and your gear gets better, your chances of getting the extra combo points and the extra damage is going to increase, which will make your rotation that much easier. And you can start working in your killing spree more. You can work in your Curse of the Dreadblades in this case. You can work in your Adrenaline Rush, or if you're doing 3v3 or you're in a random BG, you can work your Blade Flurry in, which is really great too. That's going to do it for the video today, guys. Like I said, I wanted to keep it really short and simple. I didn't want to really confuse you guys with the rotation, just wanted to keep it simple so you understand, especially if you're new to the game. I'm still learning, which is awesome. I'm having a lot of fun with the class, and I'm going to be making a ton more videos on the Outlaw Rogue as soon as we hit 110 and start doing more PvP. So if you guys enjoyed the video, or if you have any questions or want to drop some advice in the comments below, please do so. And if you want some more WoW videos, please make sure you drop a subscribe for me. I'd really appreciate it. Again, I'm HKsmash, and I will see you guys in Azeroth. Peace.